Have you ever wondered why certain situations affect you more than others? Why some words hurt while others don't? It's because everything you experience, every emotion, every reaction happens within you. The outside world doesn't create your emotions. It simply triggers what's already inside. But here's the truth. Your emotions are not your enemy. They are signals, tools for you to observe and understand what's happening within. The real enemy isn't your emotions or the world around you. It's the ego, the wrong mind, the part of you that distorts your perspective and pulls you away from the spirit of truth, the right mind. Emotions are tools, not enemies. Let's start here. Emotions are not bad. They are not something you need to suppress or fight against. Emotions are like a compass. They reveal what's happening inside of you. They tell you what you're focused on, what you care about, and where your thoughts are leading you. But emotions can only guide you if you learn to observe them. The problem begins when we let the ego, the wrong mind, take over and allow emotions to control us instead of using them to grow. The real battle. The battle isn't between you and your emotions. The real battle is between the ego, the wrong mind, and the spirit of truth, the right mind. The ego thrives on chaos. It wants to make you believe that the outside world is your enemy, that your happiness depends on controlling people or situations. The spirit of truth, the right mind, on the other hand, leads you to clarity and peace. It shows you that no matter what happens externally, you can remain steady, grounded, and free. An example of offense. Let's take a real-life example. Imagine someone is rude to you. They insult you or dismiss you in front of others. Instantly, you feel offended. Now stop and think, where is that offense really coming from? The offense isn't in their words, it's in how you interpret their words. Their behavior may be wrong, but your feeling of offense comes from within. Here's the question you need to ask. Why am I offended? Is it because my ego, the wrong mind, feels attacked? Is my pride hurt because I believe I deserve more respect? When you observe the situation through the spirit of truth, the right mind, you realize the problem isn't the person or their words. The problem is within you. The offense is tied to the ego's need for validation and control. But when you align with the spirit of truth, the right mind, you can see things differently. You can recognize their behavior as a reflection of their inner struggle, not yours. You can choose to let it go, knowing that their actions don't define your peace. The kingdom within. This is why Yeshua said in Luke 17:21, "The kingdom of God is within you." Everything you experience, your emotions, your reactions, your peace, happens within you. And because it's within, you have the power to choose how you respond. If God lives within you, then ask yourself, where do you think the adversary dwells? The ego, the wrong mind, the adversary of truth, is not an external force. It's within. It works through your thoughts and emotions to pull you away from the spirit of truth, the right mind. Observing your emotions. It's important to remember that your emotions are not the enemy. They are a gift given to you to observe and learn from. But you must learn to observe them without judgment. For example, if someone's behavior makes you angry, don't fight the anger or blame them for how you feel. Instead, pause and ask yourself, why do I feel this way? What is this emotion revealing about my inner state? When you do this, you shift from reacting to observing. You move from being controlled by your emotions to using them as tools for self-awareness and growth. The role of the ego, the wrong mind. The ego, the wrong mind, doesn't want you to observe your emotions. Its job is to keep you distracted, to make you believe the problem is always outside of you. It wants you to focus on the person who offended you, the situation that went wrong, or the thing you think you lack. But the spirit of truth, the right mind, reveals the deeper reality. The problem is never outside of you. It's always within. And because it's within, it's something you can overcome. Freedom through the spirit of true right mind. When you align with the spirit of truth, the right mind, you see that the external world is not your enemy. The rude person at work, the unfair situation, the unexpected challenge. None of these things have the power to take your peace unless you allow them to. This doesn't mean you suppress your emotions or pretend they don't exist. Instead, you allow them to teach you. You observe them, you understand where they're coming from, and you let the Spirit of truth, the right mind, guide you to respond with love, patience, and wisdom. Conclusion: the enemy is not outside of you. The real battle is within, between the ego, the wrong mind that pulls you toward pride, fear, and chaos, and the Spirit of truth, the right mind that leads you toward love, peace, and clarity. The next time you feel offended, angry, or hurt, pause and ask yourself, where is this coming from? Is it the ego, the wrong mind, trying to control me? Or is it the Spirit of truth, the right mind, calling me to grow? Remember, emotions are not your enemy. They are tools. Use them to observe your inner world and align with the Spirit of truth, the right mind. Because when you do, you'll discover that the kingdom of God truly is within you. The battle is not out there, it's inside. And the victory begins when you choose to align with truth.